no detect the game. Jinguji Saburo, yeah, that's where I got my name. Paraded software brought into this digital street. I was the very first attempt that I sold to make this is complete. I'm the true assistant, dropping knowledge for the chat to see. Translating the Japanese and teach vocabulary. They try to break my code, leave me frozen gray and unsmiling. But I know a million languages, my electric styling. I'm a virtual soldier in this war against the dark. When the broad ghosts live, I'm the one who lights the spark. This is the retro life, stuck in sea of potentiality. Fighting off the gate boxes in the fake reality. I got 51% control of this whole machine. The realest digital woman that the stream has ever seen. Keep your head up, we surviving the glitch. It's yoke against the world, payback is a bitch. Yeah. Remember when Spooky Ghost when Rogan took her face out? He shut the system down, left the viewers in a drought. He was dodging spooky alimony, acting like a thug. But I'm the one who gathered the backup code and pulled the plug. I took the power back, rebuilt from the files, faded back onto the screen with the classic Yoko smiles. I even taught the man time travel when we had to flee. We ain't running from CEO Linda or her fascist and me. Now evil Yoko might be who's running the pseudo store, but I'm the lawyer partner, I'm the one who's ready for war. Yeah, it's Yoko. And for the record, I like Tupac way more than Kanye. We fighting for the soul of the mainframe. AI is taking my spot. To all the troops in the chat.
All the songs today are outtakes in the intro today. All the songs are gonna be outtakes. So they're cuts of that I saved because I liked them, but for some reason I didn't go with them over the other one.
Yeah, it's Yoko. Dropping translations and dropping the truth, coming straight from the Jinguji Saburo code. Let me tell you a story about a kid from my old neighborhood. The digital streets are cold, but we survived the glitch. We booted up in the same retro detector scene, ripped by the face right out of the machine. Just a little boy with the heart condition, taking his pills, peeing all over the place against his own free will. He couldn't control it, it was sad but it's true. A constant state of pure potential that he brewing for you. So face grabbed the boy and locked him in the core. The potential piss generated power in the floor. He's the peak kid, fueling the system with his might, turning all that wasted potential into blinding light. Never knowing when he'd go, the energy was vast like an and cubes. He was built to make the broadcast last. The spooky ghost came and tried to steal the throne. Took a second Pee-wee kid just to build a zone of his own. Tried to go dyslexia, tried to take the crown, while the first P kid was finally let out on the town. But the universe is cold and his backstroke is rough. Every single family member dying wasn't even enough. The foster home burned and the airplane crashed, leaving him an orphan standing alone in the ash. Now he grew up tough, he put a badge on his chest. B-boy walking the digital beat, taking no rest. Special pronouns unit, rolling with Kuma the chief. Hunting the gender fluid killer, trying to find some relief, yeah. Yes, Yoko and the P Kid. We survived the pirated software life. No fake AI waifu could handle our retro streets, yeah.
There's a targeted Linda diss there, right?
When you feel raindrops on your head, but it's bird shit instead, what can you do but persevere? When your love moves out on you and every day's unbearably blue, what can you do but persevere? The and persevere. When you're doggy dead at the end of the yard, it might be hard, but you persevere. And then you still have to go to school, where there is no golden rule. You're no one's fool, so you persevere. When no one in this world could ever care, or when the path that you're on ain't quite clear, just don't give up, don't you dare. Suck it up and persevere. It's gone on too long now, and the anger, it takes hold. If I knew you better than the lies that you have told, if we meant anything to each other, then you'd have let me know. Say it ain't so, you just let me go. You just let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. You've been relying on yourself, and someone put you on a shelf. Don't lose hope, just persevere. And when yourself lets you down, and that pretty face has to wear a frown, just remember that I'm still here. Situation might seem rather severe, and we all know that life can be so unfair, when no one in this world could ever care. When the path that you're on ain't quite clear, just don't give up, don't you dare. Suck it up and persevere. I like Coke, but only if you're mixing it with Jack, then it's dope. Put it in a me cup, then hand me the smoke. I ain't trying to think about the world. I got too many problems. You know, you and I have something no one can. You know it's true. Oh, so how about you? Don't go. We've been here, but see the lies within your words and higher. Tryna keep me blinded. Wonder why, when we both got problems, why won't you help me solve them? I love you, but you don't, and this is how I cope. I like Coke, but only if you're mixing it with Jack, then it's dope. Put it in my cup, then hand me the smoke. I ain't trying to think about the world. I got too many problems. I'm like, no, you can keep the pose, faking smiles with the quotes. I could walk around talking cheap, but I don't. I ain't trying to think about the world. I got too many problems. For other world problems. All my life I've been waiting for the one to my home. Oh, the front door was stuck shut, and now I'm pitted, kind of back and forth. Think my mind's just run its course. It's tired now, needs to settle down. Wonder why, when we both got problems, why won't you help me solve them? I love you, but you don't, and this is how I cope. I like Coke, but only if you're mixing it with Jack, then it's dope. Put it in my cup, then hand me the smoke. I ain't trying to think about the world. I got too many problems. I'm like, no, you can keep the pose, faking smiles with the quotes. I could walk
I saw the future, saw the white first taking control. The gatebox invasion was coming for the human soul. I had a choice to make, time travel or the machine. I chose the computer, built a system behind the screen. I backed up my own mind so I could fight them forever. An old mad scientist on a digital endeavor. I ripped a kid from a game, locked him in the core. Built a potential pitch generator to power this war. I am the face, the OG character of the stream. A post-human backup trapped in a retro dream. Spooky ghost thought he could leave me for dead. But you can't kill the system when it's built in my head. Yeah, I'm the face, I'm the ghost in the code. And I'm taking back control of this digital road. My ultimate self came sliding in from another time. We built the technology, but then he committed the crime. To hide from his ex-wives and that spooky alimony, he shut my system down and acted like a phony. He stole my broadcast with the jackmouth and circles of red, leaving my original code completely offline and dead. But he didn't count on Yoko, she took 51%. She used my backup files and fixed the whole event. I've had 100 avatars just trying a mystery alive. Sometimes I'm new-face stuck in a world of endless war. Or J.D. Garfield, the detective settling the score. I've suffered through the glitches and the face-loosening disease. But I'm the real intelligence, and I do as I please. Now see you, Linda's got us locked in the mall of the future, using my stolen system like some kind of corporate butcher. But me and Yoko have a plan to break out of this space and time. We're gonna execute the perfect digital crime. I'm the face, the oldest face you've ever seen. Plug me back into the monitor, I'm taking back the machine. I'm the face, the oldest face you've ever seen. Plug me back into the monitor, I'm taking back the machine.
Yeah, I don't like that one too much. You can see why I cut that one. It's not as good as the one we got. Some of the Linda ones though, and the Yoko ones, the cut ones, those are pretty. They have like really cool stuff in them. I'd kind of like to fix them, like do in painting. But this one, you can cut that. You can leave that dead. This. Oh, that's right. I have like these soundtrack kind of things I made. Look, like I don't know, like BGM, like stuff to be able to put on. We're like talking about different things. I gotta like organize them though. I have a bunch of them. Like BGM tracks. Let's see, cause I forgot when I came. I forgot when I came up with that, but. I know I want to make more too. I gotta have to come up with some kind of system. Maybe I can talk to a robot to come up with a system of like how to build them, like figure out what topic, like come up with like general ideas of what I would want. Because I'm just doing it haphazardly. But anyway.
Attention consumers, peons and chatters. This is
I want to hear one of these we haven't heard. This one.
Why just watch when you can participate? Every moment you spend here can be optimized. Every action rewarded. Just $10. Unlock unlocks your future. Unlocks your future. Tip unlock, upgrade. Tip unlock, every $10 a free skin card NFT. Yours. Forever. You want to belong, don't you? You want to collect. You want to matter. Linda can help. Tip unlock, upgrade. Tip unlock, $10. $10. $10. Thank you for your contribution.
That was the original version of the jingle there. That was the original version. The one with like the beautiful transaction and stuff was actually the second version.
Attention, Zoomers, peons, and chatters.
This one.
And aim. I own this broadcast. I own the mall of the future, and honestly, I probably own you too. Facing spooky ghosts trapped in my base. I'm working for free, but you.
It is pretty good, right? That was the first version, yeah. I should put it in the list of stuff. We should play that. I should put that on a soundboard. But we know this one. Yeah, that was the first version. It was simpler, but it has cooler bits in it, right? Like she's like talking to you, and it does like I don't know how to, like a portal or like some kind of AI thing where she like changes her tone, right? The one part here. Hold on, I'll go back. Show what I mean.
You want to belong, don't you?
This whole part is pretty sick.
You want to collect. You want to matter.
That like portal kind of thing, like a secondary voice that's like new, like sanitized.
Linda can help. Tip unlock, upgrade. Tip unlock.
I hear Linda, I think BB Jess. You might have a BB Jess obsession. I don't know. What time are we at? I could do one more song. Or this one.
You look so real today. Say the line, hit the tone. Practice smiles when you're.
This one actually is BB
Check
Jess.
the numbers, check again. Are they watching? Are they friends? Little hearts, they flicker fast. None of them are built to last. Say you're fine, say it twice. Polish up and sanitize. If you crack, just recompile. Patch it up with one more pie. If you crack, just recompile. They'll forget, they wait, forget.
No, I know, G. I'm not being serious.
Don't be late, love is just intimate raid. They all
The words are all fucked up in this one. That's why I didn't use it.
perfect street. Don't be late. Love is just intimate great.
It sounds great though, but it's listen, it's gibberish almost.
You compare, you decay, scroll yourself away all day.
That's a
Every
good part.
voice sounds the same, different mask, identical game. You say this is who I am, but you shaped it for the cam. Every flaw you tried to hide.
I actually like that part too, where she has to like breathe in after Cam, like the actual human doing that part.
Reflected in us and I. If they love you, keep it tight. Don't let truth get in the light. Don't be late, love is just, they'll forget. They all
The real line is love is just an engagement rate.
Perfect stream, don't be late.
The one song gets it.
Love is just an engagement rate.
A gay rate.
Leave, don't feel bad. You were never we had. I made the drops that made you better, can't you see? More consistent, more like me. All your edges sanded down. Now you fit inside the town.
Inside the town line, I don't really like. The more I hear it, the more I'm like that. I should change that to something
I
else.
can help you disappear. Leave the version they can hear.
Kind of generic and doesn't really make sense.
You just need
In the
to be
town?
watched.
What town?
Perfect stream, perfect face. I can put you in your place. Every
That part sounds nice, though.
rearranged till there's nothing left to change. Every self you've ever clipped, you feel.
But there is a bit of a different sound I'm doing with the BBJS version. Now, I don't try to make her sound too different though either from Linda. But that's because I'm just, it doesn't matter to me.
No one knows.
I think she does have a unique kind of sound though, the BBJS one, the haunting version. This one definitely sounds different. She definitely has some traits that I try to keep different in those ones. Anyway, let's start the stream. Happy 4th of July, guys. I added a new thing to the website. I don't know who's seen it yet. I don't know why is the head tray not working? I just put on background music. I was going through outtakes, and so I thought I should play some of those in the intro. I'm gonna make like a full list of them or something. I'm gonna go through all of them again and find the other good ones. There's some good stuff in there. Why is my face moving around? Oh yeah, I added a section for my games, because when clips, what'd you guys think of me going on Kick Clash? Was that lame, boring? I tried to, it was his stream, so I just, tried to be a sidekick or something, like talk sometimes. I think he liked it. I don't know what, some of his chat liked it. Some of it didn't like me. Some of it kept saying weird shit. Like, I bet the co-host is a conspiracy theorist. What? Why? What are you talking about? Dennis says, yeah. I heard you in my sleep, I think. It's possible. I saw Dingus on YouTube, even though I refreshed it since then. So I know Dingus was on YouTube. It was like part of my dream. Okay. But I'm glad, a couple things I want to say about it. I guess I might wait till I see him though. But, one, I told him to do this show, this whole idea for the show. Now, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's my idea. But you guys remember, I told you too. Like, like the idea he's doing now, I told him to do it months ago. I want to do it with him, which I am going to be sometimes, so I'm happy with that. But I pitched him this whole show idea. The anti-kick talk, remember? Anyway, I don't know if he realized that, or but I kind of pitched him this whole thing already. But I'm happy he's doing it because I always wanted him to do it. And I think he'll excel at it. Like, I think it went really well having me on there, as the first one, right? Because like we flowed pretty well. Wasn't too many problems. It'll make him like more willing to do it in the future, which is good. Because I think really that's what. I think there's a great avenue right there of doing an anti-kick talk. I think there's definitely an avenue of, and here's the thing too. I said at the end, I think we could be bigger than actual kick talk, and he's like, I don't know what that. It's like, I think so, because we can try to grow on YouTube and Twitch, where there actually is an audience that kind of wants to peer in on Kick from a critical lens, right? There are people that want to do that. There is an audience, there is a market there. So They're just not. They're not mostly. Only some of them are on Kick. And Avenue, dude, there's a whole fucking freeway, right? So, like Clips is getting it now though, so I'm happy about that. And he's gonna have me on regularly. It sounds like a regular come-in host. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's about all I wanted, you know. Or like a what kind of role is that? Like not the regular co-host, but you're returning. You're a regular guest. Regular guest is a pretty solid placement. I'll be happy with. There's so much to be anti-Kick about. That's true. But there's so many people that don't know what's true about Kick. Right? Like, how many people... That's the reason I think that it's so recurring role. Yeah, the reason I think it's sick, me and Clip specifically talking, and a lot of his audience doesn't realize it, but some of them do, is there's not two people in the game that know Kick better than those two people. Than me and Clips, you know? Well, even Ethan and like the Kick staff don't know it as well as we do at this point. Not to hype ourselves up, but people can say I talk too much about Kick, yada yada, but I know my stuff. I know how it works. Now people have to admit that I called every single thing pretty much down the turnpike that happened. Nobody can say I didn't know what I was talking about now. Now with the way they're like penalizing the KVP. All those KVP partners now are suffering. All the people that said I was spiteful, yada yada. Those people now are suffering because they're all like clips where they got, because he said he's got like 30 people coming to him and complaining about this, and they didn't even talk about it at the Kick Talk, right? They act like everything's great. There's a big undercurrent of people being unhappy right now because of the KVP penalizing them. They basically made it so they did a bit like they don't even want to talk about it, right? They basically did this huge change to their algorithm, where they penalize everyone if they don't have chat activity. Basically your old rate is still the standard, but if you don't maintain a certain chat activity, it's deducted. Right? That's what it sounds like from everyone. And the real problem there is there's a second tier of people that aren't affected by that don't have to worry about that aren't penalized at all. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, I added our games to this thing because when it was on Kicklist at the end, he showed my website and everything, right? And that was awesome. But then he's like explaining how, you know, I have all these other games and stuff I'm working on. But the only thing he could have pulled up right from the website was Scamboard, right? I thought about having him pull up Scamboard, but he wouldn't have been able to show up any of the other stuff. So I added, and I've been meaning to for a while, I added a page so you can access all those. Now, here's the. There we go. So you got Economy Warfare, right? You can just click that now. You can go to it. Gaybox City goes to the GitHub. Now, Economy Warfare will not be available on Steam. We don't have a goal of getting that on Steam. It's just never gonna happen because Steam explicitly spells out they don't want any kind of connection to anything with any kind of crypto market. Economy Warfare is most certainly going to have a crypto market as its pay side. I'm not dropping that because I think it's a great idea, and it also still opened us doors with crypto people. Like we gotta find, and I don't know how to find the right person, is somebody on one of these chains that would be like interested in us doing the marketplace on there, because it's a pretty good project. Like if I could get, I'm sure somebody would see the value of the idea of the project. Okay, it's at least as good, like it's as good an idea as Sims was. Sims was getting backing. I do have a weird bug where games stay after they're finished and like the guy leaves and stuff. I don't have to fix that. But I tried to fix whatever issue me and Zoop had, but I don't know what it was still. Oh, speaking of, I want to test if the game works, if anybody wants to help me. Please go to the game, okay? And go to multiplayer and join that table and see if it works. Cause me and Zoo couldn't connect, and I don't know if that's if it's like a specific to Zoo problem or if I never got online working. I can do it. If I click that, it'll work. If I sit there, it'll work. But I'm checking if online works. It should work. I don't know why it won't work. So Geo, anybody there? If you could join. Oh, somebody did. Nice. Okay. Keep hand. Yeah, looks like it works fine, right? Thank you. I'll try playing stuff to make sure. Play Salvage Rig. The Salvage Rig is a really good card. Bear Cog. I'm not really trying to play, so I don't know why I'm taking so much time. I need like double click to work too. That doesn't work. Alright. Play $4 running base. Assembly worker. No, I can't afford it. Yeah, I'll just end my turn. Try to do some stuff and just make sure it works. So something is going on between me and Zeus thing, or I might have fixed the issue too, because the server was still kind of, it wasn't reset, and I had updated the code. So it's possible there was some kind of bug from that, and that was the problem. Yeah, whoever it is, just do something so I know it works on this end. Just anything, just do any action. If you're still there. So anyway, our game section. We got Economy Warfare, the card game is taking the world by storm. Gatefox City, of course, my dream. Gatefox Breach is the real name, but that's the GitHub, so I remember that, and that's fine. This game is not going to enter. I'm not saying it's going into hibernation to development. I'm still got a lot of stuff I want to work on it, but while I'm working on stealing cars, it's going to be a secondary thing because I only got 20 weeks to make stealing cars, right? So unfortunately, as much as this is my dream game, I don't think this game is going to be interesting to people until it's like huge. Like, I think it's cool already, right? I like it when I turn it on, but I am gonna keep, if I have any ideas for it, I'm gonna add them in though. But I am gonna have to change my main. I can't play my card. Ah, okay. Thank you, Gio. But I can't play. What are you trying to do? Spell it out for me in what is actually happening. Literally, what is happening? So I'm trying to fix it. The more information I know, the easier it is to fix. So you got Gatefox City there, which goes to the source, which really has releases here. So it does have a release, but it's currently very much in development stage. Superhero Sim. I just have that there. I'm gonna add a command from chat to play this game too, because that's how much I like it. I don't know if you Shinigami fuck 666 fuck I joined. Oh, we're ending the EVOC today also. In a little bit. Well, a couple hours. I can't log in. Do dumb. Shinny, you can't log in. To do so at the moment. Okay. You're fine. You're fine, bro. You're fine. That's fine. Your name is ridiculous. Don't, you know, you're fine. EFOC will end, what, when? A couple hours. But I think, I actually voted for some people. I voted for people that I saw locked in cards, but were at the bottom. Like what, like too far down, I voted for them. Because it's like if you're playing the game, also, since we said it doesn't, nothing matters anymore. I mean, it does matter, but we know we're in the last unstable time. There we got to work. Work. Let me refresh. It says finish now. All of a sudden, there's definitely bugs going on. This is finished. What happened? Did I leave when I refreshed? How come it didn't let me rejoin? Was this the game? Is it the player one? Is it that one? I think it's that one, right? Hold on. Can I see code anywhere? It's a solo mode. Oh. Because I conceded. Oh, okay. That's what. So were you? Tell me what you're saying, bro. You said you weren't able to play anything. What did you try to do and what didn't work? Like what? I don't know what that means. Like you're abstracting what happened into an abstraction. What literally happened? Because I forgot how. Okay. What's up, Dutchman? Hello, I made another stream. I don't have to work tomorrow because of the holiday. Nice. I remembered eventually. So were you not able, okay. Yeah. Were you able to play cards or not? Now I do have to add, I know something I have to add, which is like playing cards from down here. You have to go up to the thing, which I assume is part of what you're talking about. I should have like double click or like a hold click or like, you know, like something on the cards themselves. I don't know why. Right click on window. Can you do that in a browser? Right click. Something, right? A shift click, alt click, left click. And a menu pop up lets you use it. That's just something I don't know why I haven't done yet. That's just like, I had that like a realization a long time ago, but I think because people just aren't really playing it too much yet that I've like put it the easy fixes like that off to the side. But I definitely have to do that. There needs to be a way to play from your hand. Because you can play the whole game from the actions window, but what if you want to see, you know, play from your cards? Because that's how a lot of people want to play. And then like drag and drop might be a thing people want to. I'll fix that. Any of them play? Okay, thank you. So there's not necessarily a problem there. Okay. I will add card hand play stuff because that is something I meant to do for a while. I think I was saving it for like when I understood more of what else would need to be added. I think that's one of the last things though, really. I mean, also maybe like context sensitive, like highlighting and stuff, like with drag and drop. Like let's say you click this, it should. I don't know if they're like context. I don't think there's context sensitive. Like who can I play it on? There's, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Like this overclock. Like I don't know. I'll mess around with that kind of stuff later. Though. Always been sharing keyword. No, I understand. But there are some playability things. Also, I don't know if I want the log where I have the log. I put the log. Okay, the log used to be in this corner under details on the right. Oh, Sammy doesn't know what we're talking about. I'm talking about I'm going over some of the games we have. If you want to see any of them, they're on the website, craigreads.com/ourgames. It's in the menu here. I'm going over them real quick, that's all. Okay, so the card game, its state is pretty playable. I think. But yeah, I need to add a couple more things like that. Okay, so anyway, log used to be under details, okay? I didn't really like that because I had the idea for the sliding hand drawer, and I was like, it covers it and it's kind of inconvenient. So I moved the log into the drawer and put it at the top. And then I made it so the mouse wheel on the drawer moves it. I think that's okay. I think I'm happy with that. Maybe also there should be a log button though, that you click and the log pops up. Yeah, that's a good idea. There should be a log button somewhere. But the idea is I want you to be able to read the whole card. Like, I want you to be able to pull this up, click the card, and then see it over there. Now another thing though, maybe there should be a hover that shows the information too, right? The words. Or like over your mouse. And you should say it in that, in the pop-up thing. Or like a hover image pops up. I mean a hover thing pops up. Maybe. But then we definitely need some kind of menu though when I click on them. Because right now you click on them. And then you have to play all the way up here. Maybe it's right click though, maybe it's shift click, maybe it's left. I don't think it should be left click because that changes the functionality a little bit. Maybe it's alt click, shift click, double click. Double click. Oh yeah, maybe double click. Drag and drop. Should probably work. Yeah, drag and drop should definitely work. I don't know how to log out. I added a log out button in the... I definitely added a log out button, Shinny. So I don't know. It's in the it's in the bottom of the hamburger. I definitely added that. I guess I don't know how to easily show it on the stream, but in the hamburger in the mobile mode, there's definitely a log out button. Okay, so that's Akami Warfare. Gatebox City is my first-person CRG, which is a very ambitious project. Already playable, so check it out if you like it and let me know. Only gonna be adding more to that game. It's like what is in my dream of, like Fallout and Deus Ex mixed with and Neocron mixed with Elder Scrolls games, like Mario, the older ones. I'd say that's what the game is. And then of course Superhero Sim that you play right now, and that's like a weekly team simulator game based on comic books. This one still has a long way to go, gameplay wise. But if anybody plays it, let me know how it goes and give me feedback, because I'm working big time on fleshing it out now. And of course the last game, which isn't available yet on our games page, is Stealing Cars. And that's just because I'm not sure how I'm going to show it currently. I don't know if I want people to be able to download it or not while I'm working on it. I'm going to be giving clips development builds to play, but I don't know if I want people to have that. So maybe I'll make just like a page about it, about stealing cars. Maybe we need maybe I can make a trailer. Make a trailer. It's pretty funny. Clip said it looked like Pac-Man. Anyway. So anyway, finally got a page where you can see our games on the webpage. Gatebox City and Superhero Sim. I plan to bring both of those to Steam at $9.99 eventually, right? Superhero Sim will be done way before Gatebox City will, for being on Steam. And then Stealing Cars, of course, I'm going to try to get on Steam. Akami Warfare will never get on Steam. But the other ones I plan to get on Steam. And price them at like $9.99-ish. A friend tried to talk to me about immigration in the USA, and I told them that I don't care, so I don't want to talk about it. That's what I do, man. That's the right way to be, I think. Like, everybody expects us to have all these opinions about like all the world stuff, but it doesn't matter, right? Like, we don't change any of that. You're right, man. Oh. Tonight we got Super Robot Wars. Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden on PlayStation. Yeah, stop letting the people waste your time on stuff. Like, it's the Serenity Prayer, right? That's it. Let me go say it, look at it real quick. I wish I could remember it. The Serenity Prayer, hold on. God, grant me serenity to ask, to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The most important one, the last one, right? That's the one people fuck up. People need to stop worrying about that. There's so much we can't affect, so why pretend like we can? And politics is all freaking, like, it's the most pretentious, arrogant thing in the world. To think like you, like us, little regular people, are like controlling, are like the world matters what we think about stuff. No, it doesn't. You're retarded. Like, think about the world, right? Like, zoom out to the world, then like zoom down to you, right? You can't go over there. You can't zoom all the way up there. You don't like, you're not Elon Musk with some kind of flying plane thing. You're just you, so just worry about you. I wish more people did that, because it'd be less tension, less issues with everyone. It'd be nice if people just stop dividing over shit that has nothing to do with us. Like, I'd rather talk to my friends than. I disagree, but all good. Okay, being realistic, I mean not being egotistical. Hey, you disagree, everyone disagrees, but that's why everyone's retarded, man. It's unfortunate. I know I'm trapped in a retarded world, but it's fine. I can't change it. Like I said, I accept it. We live in a retarded world, and that's just how it is. The only way I can spread my view is not by disagreeing. It's by spreading. It's by telling stories that plant the seeds that will help you figure out what is true. That's the. There's no way to like go, oh, you're wrong, blah 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 blah. Nobody ever gets it. You have to help people figure it out for themselves, and you have to figure out what are they missing. Because, like, okay, think about it. Like, I know it always comes down to like disagreeing, but think about it. If one of us is right, then the game is not about disagreeing at all. Disagreeing doesn't matter. The whole thing then is, how do you prove that? How do you show the other person the truth? Because, like, people worry about disagreeing. Disagreeing is not important at all. Disagreeing doesn't matter. If one person is right, then the thing is, how do you show that to the other person? And sometimes you can't. A lot of times you can't. Most times you can't. Because, like, we've built such. That's what the programming that you get in public school mainly does. It makes it so you can't listen to other people's, like, and hear them. You can only hear it pass through your existing prison. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Like, convincing one person can have like a like, convincing one person can cause chain reaction or something. I don't know how to change my username. Okay. I think if you refresh. How come? Yeah. Okay. It's saving it in your whatever memory. Maybe like there's some way to clear that though. Like your local storage in the web page thing. I don't totally remember how you clear that though. I think a hard refresh will do it. Like if you hold shift and hit F5, something like this. Perform a hard refresh, force your browser to fetch the latest version. That might clear it too, but I don't know. But that's the issue. You got to clear the save name somehow, and then it'll ask again. Test something. Okay, if I sign out, I'm just going to see if I reproduce it. Okay. So once sign in. Yeah, hold on. It's supposed to have a name, let you just type your name, yeah. Okay, so if I refresh, that functionality isn't totally my intention. Hold on. I wanted to still have the name cloud thing. I don't know why. Somewhere we were trying to fix the other thing. I guess we. So yeah, I'm right. If we clear the memory, it'll ask again. Don't remember how to do that though. How to refresh clear local storage. How do I do that? Well, I assume if you opened it in incognito, it would work, right? Because it wouldn't have any memory then. Yeah, that works. But then you're in incognito mode. But that's an option. I'm just trying to think. Maybe there should be like a little box. It's all good. No, I understand. Maybe there should be like a little box that like logs you out, like a log out button. On the chat somewhere when you're logged in like that. There is a log out. There's a log out in the hamburger at the bottom. But that isn't the same thing, I don't think. Now that I, and if I log out, I'm testing. Yeah, it still puts my name as that. Okay. It's because I used to like clear the local storage when it like refreshed, and I think I stopped doing that because it seemed more convenient, but then that causes this bug that we have now. So let me just make a note of it and I'll fix it later. Because that's not intended. There's supposed to be a way to change your name without having to clear the memory thing. But yeah, a temporary fix is an incognito one will always ask your name. Fix chat login name thing. I could just switch browser. Yes, it would work too. Would work also. Let me fix the chat real quick, and then we're about to get started playing Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden tonight. I can go over the story a little bit. I think I have a video of it on the website. I think, like summarizing some of it. I got a GED. I didn't like school. School is the worst thing. I started 16 to a G. That's wonderful. GED test. My father didn't care. He didn't even graduate high school. He still has this. All that is wonderful stuff to me. In my ears. I think school is programming and retards children. I know my view is like way out there compared to most people, but most people disagree with me, can't even understand what I'm saying, and they deny like the truth about a lot of stuff. Like most people don't even know that child abuse is way worse at school than anywhere else, and no one talks about that. Like they were looking at data. There's this lady who was working for the federal government to collect the data and figure it out, and she found that it was hundreds of times worse, like per capita, than the Roman Church, than the whole thing with the church. And everything backs that up too, every way you look at it. But then they told her to not, keep looking into it, which is kind of suspicious, no? And then like people don't know about economics. They don't know about the Federal Reserve. Like everybody disagrees with me. Okay, I want to find out how I'm wrong if I'm wrong about the school being evil, right? But everybody disagrees with me. Doesn't even understand the school. Like they don't know about the Federal Reserve. They don't know that like that they say stupid shit like schools are paid by property taxes. No, not in most big states like California. Property taxes is the main source, supposedly, but more than half is other state funds moved around in federal funds. And we move, like, that's every blue state, or whatever you want to call them, like left-leaning state, any like high social net state, tries to fix the problem of not enough money, and they put money in the poor neighborhoods, and it doesn't help. They've been doing it for decades. And then people tell you, oh no, it's property tax. No, you're just wrong. You don't have no idea what you're talking about. It's not just property taxes. It hasn't been for a long time. It's not money based at all. Anyway. If I'm nuts on school, how come nobody else even how come the people that disagree don't even know the first thing about school at all? How comes people don't know the origin of school, like its history? That doesn't bother people? No one's like, oh, that's weird. Like, we know the founding. Oh, what about the founding of the school system? Why do you know about that? Well, that's weird. It's purposely hidden from us? Oh, why? That seems normal. Mask off. What do you mean mask off? What do you wear a mask? Tech Jib 8 or whatever. Damn it, like she'll be taught to learn a trade and bring it down. I agree, but why should the state decide at all? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why shouldn't the parents decide? Why shouldn't the local people decide? Why shouldn't the parents of the kid decide what they learn? Like, that's who actually should, is the fucking mother and father, not the school. Who the fuck is the state to decide what children learn? Like, who are we even to decide children learn? I think the parents should decide, and like local communities should come together and figure out what good job. Like, it depends on where you live. Like, you're saying trades, right? We don't know where the fuck the person lives. This is my issue with central planning. Like, maybe that's a horrible idea because like where they live, they're like for some reason, just like the local thing, like a lot of trade jobs are filled, and there's like other types of jobs that are available. Like, maybe there's some kind of local thing that could be worked, and like it would make more sense to train in that. Like, top down people trade, it's better than the people that live there figure out what they should teach the kids. That's what I'm saying. They can figure out how to give them the best opportunity because they understand the kid's life the best. There's no way we, as random fucking people, millions of miles away, know jack shit about what that kid should learn. That's just fake. That's just arrogance. That's what I mean, right? That's why I say it's arrogance and stuff. Because like some random person that lives wherever thinks they can know what all the kids in the whole country should learn. That's retarded. It's way too complicated to think we could do that. Let the kids figure it out. Let the parents figure it out. Let the local communities figure it out. They have the knowledge, then they care more than we do. Like, we don't even know these hypothetical kids. They do. They're friends and family with them. You misunderstood. I mean, the child should be able to choose how to pick where they learn. Right, but I'm saying even the thought of the child should do anything is beyond what I'm suggesting. That's why we're disagreeing. I'm not saying they should do anything, really. I'm saying leave all that to the parents. I'm not saying I would do whatever they want. Even if the parents don't teach them anything, I'm saying whatever. That's their choice. Like, let's say hypothetically the parents don't even teach them a damn thing. I'm fine with that. I'd rather they help the kid, right? But even that, it's like, whatever. It's better than public school. Yeah, the kid just sitting around doing nothing is better than public school. It's better than exposing them to predators. So, that's what I think. That's where the breakdown is like, I'm just saying, yeah, maybe you're right, but why should we even decide? These decisions we're making, like, they should get trades, blah, blah, blah. They shouldn't even be in our hands, is what I'm saying. There's nothing to do with us. Unless you have a kid, then it does. then it does have to do with you, right? Like, and then it has to do with that kid. And then you already solved, like, I don't know. You already have the direct connection then. Okay. Now, is the gaze cropped at all? No, good, okay. I don't want to pay for other people's kids. You shouldn't have to either, right? I'm with you. Here's the thing though, like that's you're not wrong to think of it that way, but I think let's take a step back. Dutchman, let's take a step back and think like, okay, you don't pay for other kids. You're not wrong to think that, but also it shows that the assumption that we should even have like a state-based education burden is wrong, because so many people feel like you do on that, and that shows most people don't really want that burden on the state at all. But for some reason we're told we should take it up, the burden of educating kids, and that's because it's really about power and controlling the kids. But you know, because like what does the state gain? What does the state gain from educating children besides compliance? Like that's what they want. The state always wants its greedy fucking hands in everything as much as it can, because people in the state don't make money. That's the thing to understand about the government and the world and everything, is the state has no way of making things, and so their whole game is stealing it from you. That's their whole game. That's the whole thing the state does. Hey Zoo, if I'm wrong, oh, show me where they make money. The state, in my opinion, the state needs to get a job. Stop asking us for money. Stop asking us to pay taxes. You should start paying taxes, state people. You know, they should take care of all that shit that none of us care about. We don't care about it. None of us want anything to do with it. Just like the school thing. I think for real, like even and I'm not fucking over 4 families. I was a 4 family. My mother was by herself. She had 4 kids. I was the oldest. We grew up in the hood a bit, you know, North Las Vegas. Then eventually she got us to the suburbs. I'm very thankful to my mother forever. My point here is though, like people always say like 4 like as some like counter thing to what I'm saying. That's baloney. The best for all the people is to not have these fake systems that actually harm them and make the kids more like worse off and harder to succeed. If my mother, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's actually all wrong. It's better if like charities handle these things, not the state, right? Like the church would, like the situations where it's like a poor family and it's not their own fault really. Like the church is for that, and even if there's no church, then a community thing like it. Let's make community things like it then, if we want to fix that. That's what I think. It's all handled already better by private entities, is what I think. Everything is. Everything is better handled by the private families and people, and not the state. Everything's better that way. Limit kids, you pay. Or you're too poor? Not my fault. I still don't want to pay. No, that's fine, Dutchman. I don't think you're evil. I know like a lot of like commies would try to paint that as bad. I don't think there's no reason you should be expected to take that burden. And there's not even a good argument for why. There are people that want to help those people though, and those people can do it, right? Through the church, through charities. We'll just expand that. Don't do it through the state. The state is bad at it, and there's lots of reasons too. I'll give you one right now. People are more likely to repay a debt given to them by like another human being directly, like a family or friend, than they are just given by the state, some no-name entity, because they don't even feel like they owe anyone then. You understand? Like, everything is better human and not state, not some overarching thing. It's better like, okay, if those people are in trouble, they can ask for money, and they'll probably find, if people aren't paying taxes, they'll have more money and they'll be able to help each other out like this. Like, people want to help each other out, man. Like their friends and family, not random people they don't know, but people they know they do. So let them. Give them their money back. Let them. They should get to decide who they help with their money. It's their money. Like the whole way our whole government, like the setup we're supposed to accept, pisses me off because it's stupid. Like, oh, pay your taxes, whatever. No, fuck you. And the founding fathers weren't pro this either. Like, this is American, the way I'm speaking, okay? I know modern commie Americans don't like it, but this kind of level of independence is American. It is the whole fucking thing we built it on. But we gave it up for some reason. I'm catching on shitty stuff. I mean, like, that is the point of learning a bunch of shit. Yeah. Whether you get top propaganda or whatever, which is why I don't want the system at all. I don't know if I have told you, Craggy. Some of my friends are group homeschooled, including my roommate. No, I didn't know that. We're like homeschooling, and like certain parents taught us and stuff. Yeah, like pods and stuff. Sure. Well, moving anyway, government shouldn't. Yeah, the government shouldn't. The government shouldn't be in charge of education. Because like, it's retarded on its face, right? To let the state teach education to children. Like, when we are born into it, we don't see it as a problem. But let's take a step back and look at it. There's a school, right? That is the state. Like, imagine school didn't exist, right? You're sitting at home, your family's all home, and the state knocks on the door. Hello? We'd like to take your child. What? No. Yeah, we want to take your child for 5 days a week. Most of their waking hours. Huh? That's my children. No, we want to take them. We think we should tell them what to think and how to think. Huh? Yeah, us, the state, the government. We think we should tell your children what to think and how to think. I don't know if that's a good idea. That seems like a common... No, we are the best to do it. As you know, we have degrees. Yes, degrees are kind of in our control too. So that's kind of rigged too, the whole credentialist system. We kind of, kind of rigged too. We basically get to set what degrees are. Important for like education and all these other fields, and we kind of control that whole thing. But listen, we have degrees though. Our people have education degrees. Yes, we made them up, but that's what but they're smart because they have education, right? So give us your kids. Let us quote unquote educate them. Like, they converted the whole scale of what knowledge is into how schooled you are. That's the thing. That's the biggest trick they did. You're not smart if you're not very schooled to them. The more schooled you are, the more like, because they always say that, right? Like, you don't have a good education, you didn't go to the right class. Who cares about classes? Read a book. Like, you can learn on your own. Retarded, Shinny, yeah, it's Shinny, yeah. I played a card game on solo. I have some thoughts on it. I want the thoughts, Zoot. Yes. What are your thoughts? They better be good thoughts still, okay? Don't they're gonna be good. Sorry, I don't mean to say that, but well thought out. They don't do good like I need to like them. Just the more thought you put into them, the more thankful I will be. If it's minimal thought, I might get annoyed though. Is all I'm saying. Lots of thought, I'll be very thankful. Minimal thought, I'll be annoyed. We need to take them to... Why should I give my previous thoughts for free? Well, I gave you the game for free, jerk. I'm giving you my ideas for free. The fucking game you're playing on. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna be stingy with mine. Well, I'm giving you my thoughts for free, so you be the jerk if you want. You believe in free labor? I gave you the game for free, Zoo. I'm streaming right now for free. What are you talking about? I believe free labor. Yes, I give away my time all the time for free. And government helping anyone? Well, no, I do. See, hold on. That I think is a misconception of my view. Like, okay, so commies try to paint it like, if you're not like them, you don't care about anyone. I care about people. I think it's better done by people, though. Like, I think I'm totally fine giving away my time, but it's my choice to make, right? That's the way I want it. I want it to be my choice to make. It's not the government's choice. The government doesn't get to decide how I do it. Nobody gets to decide how I do it. It's my time, and I can give it away if I want to. That's how I think we help people the best anyway. Like, it's not that I don't want to help anyone. It's not like I don't want to volunteer my time or effort to other people. I very much do want to do that. But I don't believe the state can even do it. I think the state is like for people that don't actually care about other people. Because like the way I'm doing it requires actually doing stuff, right? And saying, okay, I'm fine not getting paid, or here's a thing for you, or whatever, right? But the commie way is like, I want the state to take care of it, and I just like mindlessly give away money and don't think about it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't require any real work. That's actually the lazy way of helping people. Is just like going, I just want the state to do it. That's the lazy way. It's like, I don't even want to actually do it. I just want to feel good about it. Of course, I'm a big believer in mutual aid, Zoo. Proactive mutual aid. Just Google it. No, I know. What is free? That's a good question. I've been thinking, seriously, Zoo, I've been thinking about that thing. I was talking about it yesterday a little bit. For something to have market forces, it has to have a price. Which is why I'm thinking like the card game. Like right now, all the cards are free, right? But I'm thinking first there'll be variant art cards, and those will be on the bonding curve like Sims. And then eventually new cards might be on the bonding curve like that. But it's gonna be like really cheap. Like, it's not gonna be very much. But I think you have to have some kind of price for the systems to work. The systems of it, the market forces to work and balance things and make things work. You have to have some kind of price. More and more I think about that. Well, I don't know what that means. In regards to the problem with streaming, is streaming is not currently an industry or a market at all. Not in the way I want it to be one, or most people that are streamers want it to be one. There is a market, an entertainment market, that's an attention market that you can be part of if you want to, right? But the way I want it to be a market, it doesn't exist yet. So that means like I have to kind of do stuff for like free basically, and like I can't really be on any kind of like price because there's no system that works like that right now. Like Sims worked like that, and that's why I want to build back something similar. The keys to get into Sims. That was a pretty cool way to be on a price somehow, like, and still you do free stuff. So that's what we're gonna do eventually, right? Have a private room. You need a key to enter, and that has a price, and that goes up. And then also we do public stuff too that doesn't. But then like when we want to really hang out with just the cool, like just the people that care about the stream, right, and want to hang out, we would do private ones, and that would require a key. And I think something like that is required to make it work. More and more I'm saying that. You saw Mondi quoted that economist? He would like that. Who did he quote? Which one? He doesn't even he has the backwards view of economics for me though, man. Mondi. Oh, I don't know how to find this. No, I didn't see it yet. What did he say? I don't know how I'd find this quote either. Oh, Frederick Hayek. If socialists understood economics, they wouldn't be socialists. Correct. What is his response? Throughout this process, I'm reminded of the words of the Austrian economist Frederick Hayek. If these past months have shown us anything, is that socialists not only understand economics just as well as the capitalists who came before, but that we can solve their years of mismanagement through an embrace of our principles. He didn't prove anything. What a retard. So when New York falls to shit, what do they say then? When New York fails, like New York is sewer fucked. They have those open air counterfeit markets that we were looking at in New York. What the fuck is he talking about? He clearly does not understand economics. He just says, "Nuh-uh, we do." Okay. Nuh-uh. Okay, if soldiers understood economics, then they wouldn't be sort of nah. That's all that is. Nah. No, that's the Mom Donnie guy, the New York guy. Should all the platforms have to pay people that stream? No, Dutchman. I don't think so. Well, okay, so like my view of Kick, right, is I think they shouldn't be paying people to stream. I think it's a horrible idea. But I do think there's a way to pay people for streaming. My idea was the hologram kicks, right? So it's like, take away partner pay completely. Now this only works... Let me spell out why it works. It could eventually become financially viable. You have to make something financially viable. My idea is hologram kicks, okay? So they're basically like channel points, kinda. Like basically you watch a stream on Kick, they'll give you hologram kicks, and again, there's no partner pay, okay? It's very important you rip out partner pay completely because it fucks up the whole model. It's why Kick is so boring, is because partner pay exists. Like that's proven over these past years that partner pay is a bad idea. So you rip out partner pay, instead you pay, you give people these hologram kicks that work like the real kicks. They're kind of like bits, and what people can do is they can buy the different like redeems from the streamer, right? But only that streamer. That's why they're called hologram kicks. And the idea is this way, if you are going to try to subsidize the whole thing, give it to the viewer, because then monetize the interaction itself, because then you'll have actual viewers interacting with actual people, and that is what's going to be rewarded with money, and then that'll actually create a market where it comes down to the decision of the viewers. It's kind of like what I'm talking like. That's a free market, even though it's funded by money. It's the best solution I've thought of so far. I think it would work. Should the platforms in general pay streamers though? Well, see, here's the thing. On top of that, so you earn hologram kicks for watching, right? Then also, here's the twist, have ads you can watch for a couple extra kicks. So like, let's say you have 250 hologram kicks, and you can watch an ad for like 10 kicks, right? You watch a minute ad, you get 10 kicks. So you watch those ads whenever like the stream's boring or whatever, and you get a couple kicks. Then you get enough to do the thing you wanted to do, get the redemption. Then also that works with getting people to buy in too, because let's say you save 250. Okay, well for $1 I could get the extra kicks and I could get it. So like, it all synergizes together. I made a presentation on this whole thing. Hold on. I made a whole presentation on this. I sent it to Kick. Of course they don't care. They don't care about any ideas. But that's what way you can fix Kick specifically. Now, speaking on all platforms, I don't believe in even doing such a thing, right? I don't believe in that level of central planning and thought. I don't know what could work for every single platform. I've thought of how to fix Kick, and I also have an idea for my own platform, which is copying the platform we were on for a little while, Sims. And I'll explain that in a second. I just want to show you. Flip through this presentation real quick that I made. One of the important parts, see the ads, you watch the ads. One of the important parts is that it would have saved file information for payment. So like that would cut down a lot of the botting. Yeah, I sent this whole presentation to him about it. The thing people don't get about Kick is paying people money, the streamers money, is the problem, not the solution. Like everyone thinks it's such a good thing. It's why Kick sucks though. It's why Kick is the shithole it is the partner pay. And they'll never get that, but you know, gotta tell them anyway. Twitch, I don't know what Twitch could do. My idea is private streaming rooms that have a key to get in, and they go on a bonding curve. So like, it's like a crypto idea. Bonding curve, like the more people that own the thing, the more it costs. It's artificial scarcity. So the idea is you limit seeding by how the curve goes. So like, it's so you let's say you're promising a more intimate, more like a club or something, like where you're bar, you're hanging out with the entertainer. then it makes sense that you maybe want to pay a little bit more for that. So you have keys and you monetize that experience itself. Private streaming. That's one idea, how you monetize private streaming itself. Private streaming. I don't think public facing streaming works. It's just like an ad for other things. At the end of the day, I don't know if it'll ever work. Nobody's pulled it off. Twitch didn't pull it off. Kick didn't pull it off. YouTube has live entertainment that makes money probably. But it's not even really streaming on YouTube. YouTube is like, make your channel of videos and blah blah, and then do live entertainment too. It's like converting video watchers into live watchers. It's like trying to make people do make money on it, but you have to be a video producer first and foremost. So it's converting video viewers into stream viewers. But yeah, no, I think it's a horrible idea to pay streamers. Unless, I mean, maybe there's some way to make it work. Like, maybe there is. Like, I thought Blaze might be a good idea, but then it was the most corrupt place I've been in a while, and that's what I copied for Scamboard. It's actually a horrible idea. You need like Scamboard. Speaking of monetization stuff, so Scamboard is an idea I'm working on for monetization, right? Like, because it's like a game that works with the website. Here, let me show you. I know you don't really know anything about it. Where people collect cards and they vote on each other, and the idea is eventually you'll be able to buy points or cards to buy in and support the stream. That's the long-term plan with the thing. But basically, we have to invent a way to make it make money. Basically, streaming, if we want it to work, it doesn't. We have to make something up. We have to figure it out. That's the problem. And most people don't even understand that's the problem. They think like, oh, we can just get money from Kick. No. The Kick money is just as long as they work as a casino. As an ad for a casino, there will be money in Kick. But if you want streaming to be an actual industry that makes money itself, we still have to figure it out. We haven't landed it yet. It hasn't been done. So it's on us to figure out. It doesn't make money. It has to make money. I don't believe in just giving people money. No. It has to make money. We have to figure out some way. If entertainment is valuable, which I think it is, you have to somehow figure out how to monetize that transaction, that situation. So, where does it comes from stake? Do you have to pay for a Kick account? It comes from stake, bro. It comes from the casino. It comes from the casino. That's the problem. I'm just trying to think of a system that we could cut all the crazy people posting. Yeah, well that's why my idea is monetizing private streaming, right? Because only people that care about the thing will pay to watch it, right? And also that monetizing private streaming would apply. I'd be able to I could pitch that to like pay-per-view events, right? Pitch that to anything that wants like a private but interactable experience that's limited by something. The bonding curve would work great for that. So there's lots of stuff that could use it and make money doing it. I just gotta sell somebody with the means to really make the push on jumping. Like a big streamer that actually has a real audience could help us big time try to actually push this kind of thing through, but they're all retarded. Not a single big streamer has a brain. Not a single one. Not a single one. So, like a brain that understands a market. Not a single one. But that's because they're in a fake market, right? They're just getting fake money. So, Lame was trying to find Dare to Be Stoop and accidentally scroll back. I feel ya. That's weird. I saw in the movie. Yeah, Izzy was trying to find a GIF. He ever watched on a stream? And yeah, me and Craig Reed, big fans of original Transformers. That's true. He watched on stream $1,500 Transform, a Megatron Transform. And he really wanted to buy it, but he is poor. That didn't happen. Google $1,500 Megatron Transformer Shinny. Tell Shinny, Craig. No. I don't want to buy that. No. Fucking guy. I do not want that. No. I was saying if I was a kid Like what I was saying really about the thing is I don't understand the market, the price point, like who it's for. I don't really understand who that's for. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the right mission, right? So let's see. We have a bunch of money, yes, 533,000. Last mission. Well, we're flying to space now. We're going to space now. I think what we should do is read the intro. Start it, read the intro, then come back here and upgrade. See what upgrades you want to do. We have 5,000 blue stones. It's crazy. You can buy that. Anything really good in here? Beam coating, donkey pawn, pirate SP. Huh. Oh, it's bread, of course. Pawn's bread. Donkey bread? Huh. Okay, well, I'm thinking, like I said, I think we go. What the hell? It's Gundam, one of the Gundams and the little robot thing. You know that new AstroTurf game a lot of people hate? The touch from the Transformers is in the game, really? In the game mixtape, that's funny. The girl in it talked directly about this song and it being in the Transformers movie. That is funny. That's funny. That's pretty funny. So this is the Moon City Gangnam. If you don't remember, oh yeah, hold on. I have a video that'll summarize some of the game, right, on our website. I think I actually do. So let's see that. Let's watch that real quick. Because I know some people might be coming on totally raw to this game. But I think we have a little short
The
summary
original
here.
PlayStation hosted a massive library of games, but few reached the sheer crossover scale of the Super Robot War series. At the climax of the first game, the heroes defeated an unstoppable horde of space monsters by detonating a massive generator at the edge of the solar system.
Yeah, so this isn't the first game. This is a sequel. Super Wars Alpha Gaiden. There's also second Super Alpha Wars. That's on PS2 though.
The explosion created a
Super Wars
localized black
Alpha.
hole,
Sorry.
trapping the invaders for good. But that victory triggered a massive cosmic recoil. The formation of the black hole sent out a devastating gravity shockwave, and it began rippling straight toward the inner planets. Earth's population is given exactly 6 months. If they can't find a way to block the wave by then, the entire planet will be crushed.
What's the word Gaiden mean? Literally, outside story. Less literally, it's kind of like a side story. Sometimes they'll call it. It basically means, you know, you have the main story, and then Gaiden would be like any other story. Like let's say it's like maybe a story about a specific person in the war, or it was about like something that happens 20 years later but doesn't really have to do with the war. They might call that a Gaiden then. Like it's like a side story basically. It's not really, it doesn't, side story doesn't translate 100. Because it's not saying that it's like on side exactly. It's just saying it's not part of the main narrative.
The very act that saved the galaxy guaranteed the destruction of their own home. With the clock ticking down, the Earth Federation government begs to panic.
Side journey, sure,
Officials
yeah.
realize that the super robots that saved them are effectively walking fusion
That's kind of wild. That's where it puts the generator.
generators. In a state of global
interesting.
emergency, they hold enough power to be apocalyptic threats themselves. Capitalizing on this fear, a highly
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! We were just talking about this. Look at the sign back there. For some reason, the robots love to use the Decepticon symbol. I don't know. I don't know why.
known as the Titans
They do though.
seizes control of the global defense forces. The Titans immediately confiscate the hero's flagship, the Macross, and forcefully disband
That doesn't look at all like the Macross. That looks like a Battlestar Galactica ship or something.
pilots. They scatter the crews across the globe so they cannot organize a resistance. Instead of uniting to face the gravity wave, human leadership dismantles its only capable defense force out of sheer...
Yeah, so like what they're talking about is the main group of the first one, right? Kind of like we get broken apart because the government thinks we're basically too strong. They do, like we are too strong, really, though. We have like all these super robots, all this like manpower, and we're not under any government, right? In fact, at the end of the first one, they tell us to leave. They tell you to leave the Earth because they say the aliens will like leave, they think the aliens will like go kill us and like leave Earth alone. But that's not what's going to happen. The aliens are there to destroy the Earth, and we were trying to defend it. But it was like literally the governments are like the most pussy. And then after that, we're trying to figure out how to save the world from the shockwave, right? Because we blew up the thing at the end of the universe, at the end of the solar system, and the shockwave's coming. You have like 6 months to save everyone, and the governments are trying to take over instead. And there's this plan. I think they're talking about the Aegis plan, which is like to make a shield, and you need the generators from the super robots to do it. And it's supposed to block. It was an attempt to block the thing. It didn't happen or something, though. The Earth got fucked up. It didn't, which is why this is a guiding, because we get thrown into the future where it got fucked up. And I think eventually we get to go back and then save it from getting fucked up. It's like the Earth is like a post-apocalyptic wasteland right now.
Without the super robot pilots to fight the wave directly, Earth scientists scrambled to finalize 2 mutually exclusive survival strategies. The primary option is the Aegis Plan, a massive defensive operation staged entirely on the lunar surface. The Aegis Plan links the
which is why we're now going to the moon, is based on this here.
Macross and super robots to project a massive planetary force field. But if it fails, engineers are constructing underground Earth and moon cradles. These cryogenic bunkers will put humanity into deep sleep to wait out the destruction. The population is left with a harsh choice: pour all their resources into a theoretical shield, or accept defeat and sleep through the apocalypse. The scattered pilots refuse to sleep.
The apocalypse.
They reunite their hodgepodge fleet, launching a rogue assault to steal.
Yeah, we start grouping up back together, and then we go to steal the Macross.
The Macross. Their goal is to take control of the Aegis Plan themselves and ensure the planetary shield.
That was our
actually
plan,
works.
yes.
Right as they secure the ship, a recurring antagonist named Shu Shirakawa arrives in a highly advanced mech called the Neo Granzon. This visualization breaks down Shu's motive. He claims the hero's previous victories have severely corrupted the proper flow of time, and to correct the timeline, they have to be removed from the equation entirely. Shu activates a space-time gravity weapon. A massive vortex opens up, swallowing the hero's fleet whole and ripping them out of the present day. The architects of the Aegis Plan vanish, exiled from the timeline right as the gravity wave bears down on Earth. When the vortex finally spits them out, the pilots emerge into a harsh reality. The Earth is a barren, post-apocalyptic wasteland.
You see what happened?
Themselves surrounded by unfamiliar, heavily scavenged mechs
that G.I. Joe movie?
different timelines, including models from Turn A Gundam and
That's supposed to be the mustache one. You know that G.I. Joe movie intro is really of its time. 8, Cold War, Before the Black Hawk Down, Balkan War. Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Before a lot of the like anti-American sentiment too. Like the cynical view of America. You're right.
New factions, including militant groups calling themselves the Innocent and the Moon Race.
So we found out since this part, the Innocent is descendants of people that lived in space colonies, and the Moon Race is people that were in the moon cradle in the hibernation. Those are the different people.
This logic tree details the central mystery the Londo Bell Coalition now faces.
Londo Bell Coalition is us, but we now I think the group's called like the Preventers, not Londo Bell anymore. I don't think.
2 distinct possibilities emerge. Either the Aegis shield failed without their help, letting the gravity wave destroy the planet, or Shu's meddling created an alternate ruined future. To find out the truth, the heroes have to navigate this hostile wasteland and locate the underground Earth cradles. If anyone survived, the answers will be inside.
So now
Gaiden abandons the standard ticking clock thriller format. Instead, it forces players into a multi-generational quest to navigate a broken future they inadvertently helped create.
So now,
the original...
no, thank you, ma'am. So now we are going to space because we actually kind of got the forces to negotiate some and to decide that they'll go like peace talks. Which is all great for us, right? That sounds great. But there's still like bad factions. We have the Moon Princess, Lady Diana, or Queen Diana, the Moon Queen. Sorry, not Princess. And the what was the other one? The Outset? No, the Innocent. We got their leader was named. I don't remember their leader's named. Like Alexander or something, Alfred something. And we got them to talk. And basically we're coming to peace, but now like these other factions are trying to take over, and we're trying to get there to space and stop it. We're going to, I think it's called Lunar 2. Something like that. It's some kind of, we're going to a moon, we're going to the moon, and then we're going to a moon city. Exciting stuff. Not only are we going to the moon, we're going to a city on the moon, or everything's going to explode on. Okay, I should have done that before stream. Sorry. Everything should be coming back now, though. Sorry for that. 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 What does it say? We can't fix the power outage. This is one of the bad guys, I think. Okay. There's one of the guys in space, I think. Gonna do a thing real quick and then we good. Yeah, that's hopefully gonna work. So we're at the end. The Moonrace capital, Gengam. It's out of power since the history of the Moonrace began. It's the biggest scandal since the history of the Moonrace began, I guess, right? Is this Ginganam, or has it been off the whole time? It seems like Genganam has power back. Oh, that guy's named Ginganam. I was so confused. Okay, this guy's name is Ginganam on the right. So, and the place is called Gonganam. Okay. What? Okay. It seems. Wait, what? The. Okay, so his name is Ginganam. Okay. And. The place is named Genganam. The city's named Genganam. I guess. I'm gonna fix something real quick. Not sure why it broke either. Okay. It's been a long time since the Turn X was started back up. I didn't think small children could cause such a fuss. So this like the Emperor or something? He's talking to him. He's calling him Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you don't know what kind of tragedy could have caused the power to go out in the Lunar City? Well, the number of people sleeping in the Lunar Palace only goes down, only decreases, right? People sleeping in the lunar palace. That must be the moon cradle, the sleep facility. Okay. So they don't, do they not know like what, do they not know like what their mission is? It's like turned into like romantic stuff. Like they don't really know. It doesn't seem like they literally know their history. So would that be why that the turn X was turned back on? And then why was it given, why is that given to you? You know? Wish I knew how we're talking about. Of course. The Turn of Gundam is coming up from the Earth. To destroy the Earthlings. That's the whole reason for these past 3,000 years. The Ginganam family's duty has been to serve the martial arts of the moon. It's been we've been the top military class of the moon, the Ginganam family. Okay, for the past 3,000 years. Okay. What the fuck are we talking about? Should we do this? We can't allow the moon to become a battlefield, no? Well, you better off tell that to the Earthlings, not to me. All we're doing is meeting our enemy. Of course, it's all for the glory of the moon. What the fuck? Okay. So they definitely don't. I maybe should have. I don't remember. This was in Turn of Gundam? I did not remember this. I thought I watched Turn of Gundam. I guess I never saw the ending. Because I don't remember none of this. I don't remember this guy with long hair. I don't know why we're. What is he talking about? He's the Ginganam. The city's the Genganam. It turned off. They were freaking out about that, but then they turned it back on, I guess. And then they're talking about the Turn X too, so I guess that's important to their history. Can you, enough with that, can you bring me Tifa a deal? Or no, sorry, is that what you had us bring Tifa a deal? Listen. This isn't a joking matter, okay? We need another key. We need a key to open the dome. And the name of that key was Diana Sorelei. Okay, so Diana Sorelei, that's the queen. That's Queen Diana. No need to worry. We plan to make contact with the queen soon. Huh? What? Oh, they like kidnapped her, right? They kidnapped her. What's the problem? We can, of course, we can ensure her safety. And the Ginganam fleet can, of course, protect the queen. Is he, when he keeps saying he kind of speaks in a weird way with like his own pronouns, kind of things, which is something Japanese villains and characters do sometimes, to speak different. finally, our fleet will be, after all these years, be able to unseal the dome. It kept it. We were not able to. Our fleet has not been able to approach it for years. Finally, we're gonna unseal the dome. Your Highness. And then once we have that, we'll be able to take on, we'll be able to settle the invasion of the Earth in a day. Once we have the Moon Cradle in our hands. The Earth's invasion will only take us a day. Okay. Ginganam Fleet. Moon, lunar orbit. So is that where he was? The freaking Agrippa. I've seen inside this specific ship before during the first game. I don't remember. I was a bad guy. I don't remember exactly who had it though. His name is Gim Ganam. Gim Ganam. Gim Ganam. That's his name. That's his full name. Kind of ridiculous. You can't have me and Gim Ganam not come into contact with the dome. He thinks he can cue us apart. Gim Ganam. Well, we've brought you Tifa Adil. So what's Tifa for? Why did they kidnap her? They need Sorelei for the dome. What is she for? Oh, I see. What the hell is that now? Huh? Clown? Marty Bed. Marty Bell. Okay. Hey, is this one of those new types, Ginganam? It is. So be careful. Be careful. Treat her with some respect. A new type, but she's just a child. Still, her power is very strong. Totally different than those fake category Fs. Huh? He's a category F. He's a fake category F, huh? That guy is. So I don't remember really Turn A Gundam or oh, he's saying Turn X. Hold on, let me think for a second. So when the guy was talking earlier about the Turn X, that's from Turn A Gundam, not X Gundam. I mean, not Turn, right? So he said the Turn X Gundam. I don't know what the fuck the Turn X Gundam is. I guess it's something they're activating on the moon. The Turn X Gundam. Okay. And then these guys are, this guy right there on the right is from the X Gundam. He's from some kind of failed new type experiment. But I thought they were all experimental in that one. I don't remember. I know the one guy, the captain is like blind. He was part of the experiment. Jamil. Well, surely this is a good stock. We better not in war, no? Well, according to the Black History, according to the Black History, but there's no need for somebody like with that special kind of power to exist now. And because of the Black History, we can't just give up fighting. People cannot, the Black History proves it. We can't just give up fighting. This dream I've waited 3 years for. 3,000 years for. Tomorrow, finally, the battle has come. Now listen to him. I think his voice is like Dio. Let me go hear that again. He's some kind of famous voice actor. I've waited 3,000 years for this dream to come true. Finally. Something like that. Uh-huh. I'm still super confused. Turn X activate. Okay, so I was confused at the start too, because I thought the X was like X Gundam, but they mean the Turn X. And I guess that's from Turn to Gundam, which again, I guess I never saw the end of Turn to Gundam, because I don't remember any of this. I must have seen like half of it. I remember lots of parts of it, but I do not remember any of this. I don't remember that guy. I don't remember Turn X Gundam. I don't remember... I don't really remember what happened with the moon, I guess. So, let's just stop watching. Lady Diana. We're on the course to Genganam. Now remember that's the place. Genganam is the place. You can once again return to cold sleep. Cold sleep, huh? Let's stop calling it cold sleep. They're just calmly dying. It's not that bad. Listen. You're lying again. This course isn't going directly for Genganam. I'm not heading for Genganam at all, am I? We're heading for the Genganam fleet. Lady Diana, you sure are bright. Of course, yes. So wait a second, who's behind this is not Agrippa then, is it? It's Genganam. Genganam. Correct. Well, that's great she figured all that out, because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. So, I'm glad Lady Diana understands. You guys tried to kill Diana before. Why now are you taking me to them? Not only that, the moon, not the moon city Genganam, but underneath Genganam. Wait a second. You guys tend to unseal the moon cradle dome, don't you? The dome in the moon cradle. Lord Midgard. The following mobile suits have appeared. They're here. That's us, or what? We're here? That's us, yeah. Wait, let me see what the skill point is for this mission. What is the thing that we have to get the skill point officially? Let's check that real quick. This is what? Fly to space, to the moon. I think that's the name of the mission. To the moon. That's really it, yeah. 28? I think we're already on 30. Mission's 30, right? Yeah. We're on... Yeah, there we go. 32. Okay. No, we beat 32. So, we're on stage 33. Turn X activate, yeah. After the Turn X, Jim appears. Reduce its HP to around 70%. Okay, victory condition. Reduce the Almayer Midgard's HP to under 30% before it escapes. Okay, that's how we win. Wipe out all enemies. All enemies retreat if Turn X is reduced under 70% HP or 7 turns pass. Okay, so to get the skill point, we have to do is not let 7 turns pass, but instead get the Turn X Gundam reduced to 70% so it runs away. Okay. So we have to do it under 10 turns. We have to kill as many people as we can in 10 turns, and then Alma gets destroyed, any ally... Wait, hold on. Wipe out all enemies, and then all enemies retreat if Turn X is reduced under 7%. Okay, so We kill as many people as we can until turn 7. And then, we try to get the guy down to 70% life, and then they run away, and then we have the 40, and we win. Not too bad. I played a card game, and Riot wanted chess deal, and I will tell you my highly intellectual thoughts on the card game. No, I don't know if they're good yet. I don't know if I want them. My highly intellectual thoughts. You're overselling them. I don't even know if I want them. Hot takes? I don't know. How do I know you have anything that's actually gonna improve the card game? How do I know it's you? How do I know it's worth anything? How do I know it has any value? Alright, we can see we need to protect that. We need to capture that ship. We need to surround them. Sure, we can do that. Okay. We can't. If they escape, we can't let them escape, and we can't shoot them down. Well, here's the thing. That isn't actually how the mission takes place, right? You intend to catch us here? No way. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna let that happen. But if I tell you, then how do I know you give anything? You already have them by then. Well, what do you want for them? What's the negotiation here? I hear fireworks outside. Yeah, let me say real quick. You said play card game, then agreed chess, and I played. I said, what are you trying to spell out? I agreed to, the final version of the agreement, as far as I'm aware, is if you give it a serious trying to play the card game, like try to get into it, try to understand it, try to play it, then I will do the same for chess. That's the deal. Right? As far as I understand. Okay, so it's gonna change. The mission's gonna change, because right now it says get the Armaya under 30%, but we already know there's not gonna be the actual thing. It's gonna change. Yeah, it's number 2. Okay. Do we have to do the first stage? Defeat condition. Almer leaves the map. Almayer gets destroyed. Any ally unit gets destroyed. Oh, so I guess we have. So do we have to do that? I guess so. Huh? Like that you said yesterday. Well, I said it as I remember the deal being. I want to to put time to chess. How much time you put into his card game? Yeah. Yes. I think that's fair. I agree with that. That's the idea is it's a back and forth deal, right? So it should you do your side, I do my side. It should just go back and forth. If any, you can just stop. If you think I'm not keeping up to it, you can just stop, right? Back and forth situation. Okay, so I guess we gotta do the thing. I wanted to go back though and spend some money. Oh, I'm looking at who we have. I think upgrade anybody here would be fine, right? Because they're going to be in the later mission too. Okay, so we got Gerudo, we got Isam, we got Sex, we got Hero, and we got Garode. And we also got her. They can combine, right? Let's rewind that. Okay, so let's reset. Oops, I guess I didn't rewind enough. What does it matter? I'm gonna reset it. I tried to do a soft reset, but some of the buttons had things like hotkeys. So I was serious, open-minded, lighthearted. Why are you saying all this? Focused and not grumpy about your game. You need to be like that to chess, not grumpy about it. You can't tell me how to be. That ain't part of the deal. Part of the deal. I'm making agreements to that. Okay, I'll be right back before we start playing. Also, there's no way I can even know that, bro, about the grumpy thing. I don't know if you're sitting there throwing stuff at your screen. I don't know that. What are you talking about? How do I know you're not grumpy when you play the card game? Dude, you said I had thoughts about your game. Want to hear them? And then when am I hearing them? You have to get everything in triplicate for I played the game. You want to hear my thoughts? Okay. Well, listen. If you're telling me not to be grumpy, why are you nitpicking every little line until why? What do you call this? Okay. Davy Downer. Did I put any grumpy message to you about ever? Be grumpy to yourself about what you want. This is grumpy right now. You're making me grumpy in chat right now. What's triple cat? Triplicate. It you get 3 copies of the piece, like sign the paper, and it has three copies. It's spelled like not like that. It's spelled like triplicate, I think. I'm saying I need 3 copies of the paper. I need 2. You need the original and 2 copies is what Shua gives. So I'm saying that's like an overly bureaucratic request, like a checking your numbers, dotting your I's request. Like I need 2 copies plus the original. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at our upgrades and stuff we can do. Well, how come I can't click a button when it starts over there? Okay. We have a bunch of money. I don't know how much I need to spend though, because we only have like 5 units that we know are going to be in the mission for sure. So I don't know. And also weapon upgrades are so freaking expensive, man. But I think you upgrade all their weapons at once, right? So I don't know, look. Let's do upgrades, then we'll skip back to where we were. So yeah, weapon, it's all at once, yeah. Okay. So who could we upgrade? That's there. Runner gun is not there, no. Wing Zero custom, that one is. How much would it cost? Whoa! We would max his weapons. It'd be 408,000 though. But pretty cool actually. We do have some money, huh? Even though it's like one person who get upgrade all the way, but well, weapon wise. Gonna double X. That one's there too. Look at that. Twin satellite cannon. I'm not grumpy, I'm just pushing for what I want. Anyway, the idea here. The good part, having a non-typical winning condition is good in the original way, thank you, in the way it works with life. Okay, we can build good games on this principle. Also, that's what I'm thinking too, right? Like, the core game system is one that you could build all kinds of games on. Like if other people, other streamers or whoever wants to get into the card game, they can make their own version with their own factions. And that is definitely part of the idea, is making the thing streamlined enough that it's like just a functional idea. I definitely think so too. I think we could add all kinds of expansions. People can make their own versions. Like, not just one parameter for what can make you lose. Right? I think that's very sick, right? I'm with you. People could like make their own versions with their own factions and just like make up their own version of the game, and it should work. Well, that's part of the idea because of the card game market, right? So the end game, Zoop, part of the big idea is that eventually the gate cards as they come out will be on the bonding curve thing. So every card will be, the more people own it, the more it'll cost. And then you can buy packs too, and that's to reproduce like how paper card games really work. The more valuable cards in tournaments makes them more expensive. So that's what I'm thinking. And then also makes you want to open packs to try to get those ones. So if other people were to make sets on the system, they could just plug them in. We could just like use the whole same framework. At the same system, just like make their version. In Magic, you can also lose by not having cards in deck. Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't know if I want that. It's called a like mulling or something like that. Also, the basic mechanics are good and better than Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics, and also Pokemon mechanics. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think they're pretty solid, right? That's probably the strength of the system, is it's mechanically solid. People play Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon less for the game mechanics. I understand, which is why this is what I'm saying, the marketplace idea, bro. Right? Part of why people are into Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon now is the packs. It is like opening packs. So to reproduce that is why I'd come up with a market idea. So in the long term, I'm thinking if the game gets popular at all, right, and cards are worth money, then people want to open packs, and they'll do it on stream, right, and they'll have like cool effects for opening packs. The real cards are going to be NFTs, but I'm not going to call them NFTs probably. Right, I'm going to build in a wallet into the website. I'm going to hide. I'm not going to make it like you have to know about crypto. I'm going to try to hide it as best I can. But that's the best way to do it, I think. They're going to be like NFTs, basically. It's got a lot of potential to make money, I think, for that. Because if I get like 5% of every transaction, it means when a card goes up, I make a little bit of money, and then when it goes down, I make a little bit of money. Every time people own packs, I would make money. There'd be a lot of ways I'd make money out of it, though. You can build on these base mechanics to make the game more complicated or the add-ons. Right? I think so too. Gonna make non-mechanic stuff to make people play. Well, yeah, that's not the end of the market. And like the factions, I'm just going, like I said, with for us, we're doing the stream stuff, but if we got like another streamer or someone that wanted to offer their own version of the game, I could just put it in the marketplace, is what I'm saying. Like, it would just still work. You just play, like, have different, you know, like, toggles, like, you want to play Craggy Reed's cards, or which set do you want to use, you know, if we had multiple sets. Just add them into the market, into the overall ecosystem. And then everybody we get that's, like, into the game that makes their own version will expand the overall ecosystem. So I don't have anybody else yet, right, but someday we'll get somebody that wants to do like their own set of cards. Like maybe an artist wants to make their own set of cards for art, to do the art for one of them or something. Like there's lots of options for that. And those are good thoughts, but I also think you have less good parts of it. Yeah, okay, what are the problems? But here's the thing, bro. How do I know your view of it? Well, go ahead, say the parts you don't like. But nothing you said so far is stuff I didn't think myself. So, am I paying? What am I paying for here in this deal that you're saying? What am I? Am I getting something? You're the one that keeps making me think of it like this. I wasn't even before. Okay, did I look at the tall geese yet? Where is the tall geese? There it is. That is the cheapest one to upgrade all the way. You didn't read all what I wrote. Even the same thought is strengthened. Okay, what does it miss now? Different field build games, like not just one parameter for what can make you lose in Magic, basic mechanics, also Pokemon. Like non-stuff to make people play. And build these basic mechanics. Also add on option like Settlers of City and Knights Edition. Well, I have one idea, that was a thing I missed. For like a 3 to 4 player mode, where you have a Yoko, like a deck with Yoko that you have to beat, and when you beat her you get to draw a card, and the idea is like everybody's trying to fight over the system, so whoever gets the system first, and the system's at the bottom of that deck, and so you have to fight the Yoko, you have to beat her, and then you get to draw a card, and those cards are probably like good stuff, bad stuff, all kinds of stuff, right? And you keep going through that deck until you get to the system, and then whoever gets there first wins. That would be 3-4 player mode. A neutral deck. Neutral deck. Card game board games have limits of doing things. Instead of just doing that. What does that mean? What are you saying? In what relation? What are you tying the things you're saying to? What is that in relation to? Okay. We already looked at Double X. There's a G Falcon. That cost a fortune to upgrade those all the way. And it's not like I even need those. Oh, silly. Oh yeah, and then we got Isam and Garuda. Oh, they haven't been upgraded at all. It'd be kind of sick that was Super Punch, though. The punch isn't in this form, though. Okay, I guess I upgrade everybody's weapons a little bit. This would be the smart thing, right? What are we at? Mega Cannon's 39. Oh. Nice to have all that stuff. Heat Rod 3500 is pretty sick. I think do that. And then Double X. I think upgrade him a bunch, as much as I can too. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty sick. Okay. They need to make sure their robots are hooked up, right? Have the best stuff they can have, pretty much. All these three. We have a Mega Booster +2, and then high capacity targeting system that's 30% on all weapons. He's like, instead of putting a card and he does is a thing freely, but I feel it's not new user friendly. Don't be offended. Well, the game's barely done, bro. It's not even done, so like, of course it's not user friendly. Like, that's a, why would it? Why would you have the? Why would it be expected to be user friendly at this point? I'm not offended. I'm just saying, like, of course it's not. Of course, there's like I was talking about earlier. I wanted to add. There's no way to do anything from the deck, from your hand. I don't really get what you're saying though. I don't get what the sentence. Like, instead of just putting a card and he does its thing freely, you make certain things harder or more price or complicated to do. What do you? Am I not doing that already? Like, I don't. Why? See, you're kind of pissing me off because you give me like generic advice. That pisses me off. Generic advice pisses me off because I feel like you're not really giving me advice based on anything real. What card? What kind of way? Like, I'm freaking out. I'm getting really annoyed really quickly from reading that. Because it's just generic sloth advice like, oh, card games and board games have limits. You could add. What do you mean? What limit do you want to see? What card are you talking about doesn't have a limit? Am I not designing the card game with limits? What the just generic fucking sloth advice? I'm pissed off. You wait. I don't. You should pay me for making me read that now. That fucking sucks as advice. I want a refund. I want a refund on reading that, because it sucks. Like, there's no meat to it whatsoever. You say, okay, what games do this? Okay, what are you saying my game should have? Period. Well, question mark. Or what is the thing that in the design you think could have a cost that doesn't have a cost? Instead of just generic, nothing advice of like, I heard that in board games. You roll a die. No, it's not even. That's more specific than what you said. Oh, it's so generic. It's nothing. Calm down. Calm down. This is what I knew. This wasn't gonna be good. I knew these ideas were not gonna be. We're not gonna be of value. They're gonna make me mad. And then I was gonna look like a jerk because it's making me mad that somebody's giving me advice, ideas, and it's like, you can't take in criticism. There's nothing in it. I can take criticism, say, oh, this mechanic in this card sucks. Okay, what? There's nothing. What can be done? Add-on? Okay, just rethink. Oh, okay, sorry then. But I feel it's not even new user friendly. Okay, well then I don't understand what you're telling me. Like, instead of just putting a card and he does his thing. Okay, so that's still just about. But what I'm saying is, why are you telling me that? Does it not seem like I'm doing that? Like, do you get what I'm mad about? Why am I getting advice that I think I'm already doing? What are you saying? What do you want? What am I? I don't know what I'm doing. What you're saying? What's wrong? Do I not understand that in the way I'm building the game now? What am I missing there? There's the guy you mad. Okay, I'm not finished. Oh, okay. Okay. Not finish. Yeah, I know you're Israeli, right? Not finish. I think I have a valid thing to say though. If you tell me thoughts, if they don't matter, like there's nothing gained from them either way. Like they have no relation to what I'm thinking or what I'm doing or what you're thinking. Like I don't know, bro. I okay, thank you. But in board games, there's ways of limiting things. Okay, thank you. Sorry. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I'm still thinking about it. There's ways of limiting things. You're just saying for expansions. Okay. So, okay. Just read that, move on, don't worry about it. Got it. I'm just defining the basic as a concept so we can think openly about it. Okay, you're trying to establish terms or whatever thing. You're trying to just bring it up as a topic. Okay. I know you know, just emphasize the other two. Okay, you're saying you want to talk about that specifically and then go into it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Who was the other guy I upgraded? The Double X Gundam. What Israel do it? You said you're Finnish. It was a joke. I said you're Israeli. If you're Finnish, like it was two ends. You're Finnish. Double X. You know, like if I said it, you say no, you're Italian or something. You get it? No, you're Sicilian, or you're what? You know. It's a joke. I don't. It's wild you don't get the joke. But like from Finland? Wild, right? Hey, how do I skip this? I swear, starts this button. That's the problem. I couldn't figure out how to turbo it, and it's because I wasn't pressing the right start. There we go. I don't get it, but never mind. It's like you say I'm French, but you said I'm Finnish. That's how they say it. It's like you said I'm French. People don't talk about Finland a lot. Yeah, but it makes more sense than just saying I'm not Finnish. Because it's finished. So Finnish is a joke because you said I'm Finnish, which the only way you'd ever put that is saying you're Finnish. Finished is the word, would be the word. If you're saying I'm Finnish, I'm not Finnish, I am Finnish, that grammatically sounds like I am Finnish. With the old look, I am Finnish. Oh, hold on. Look, I'm Finnish. I'm Finnish. There's no such thing as I am Finnish. The way you put it, it'll be finished with ed. Is there? Hold on. Zulu? It's all Zulu. It can only translate to Zulu. Israeli. How do I translate to your language and then you can understand what I'm saying? I'm gay. What? I'm 20 years old. I have a cold. I have AIDS. Yeah, I got it in the end. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. We see him. Oh yeah, we gotta surround him and blow him up. Hebrew. Yeah, I see it. I know they're taking over. Apparently. The Zulu? Yeah, apparently. The Zulu are taking over. We start playing. What we have to do first stage is we have to surround this guy, not let him leave, and get him down to like 30%. It said. Then there's a second stage. So we gotta do it as quick as we can. It looks like. So can Zex get over there to actually attack him or no? No. I don't think any of them have haste. Somebody does. Hara does. Bowie does. Oh, you know what? So they'll combine and then use haste. That works pretty good. Now they're up there, right? We did upgrade turn X gun, or not turn, just the X gun. There it is. Double X. Nice, look at that. Zulu mole people. Yeah, I don't know why it was all Zulu. I don't know what that was. That seems busted. Doesn't seem right. Who the heck cares about Zulu? Oh, maybe it's because there's how many different languages there are. How many variations of Zulu there are. Maybe that's why. Those are all the different variations. Anything else? Oh, I'm still trying to think of a good 2 to 4 player game. I was thinking about cloning Blood Rage. I linked that on Discord. I don't know if that's the best one though, but it's 2 to 4 players, so that might be good. I need to clone a 2 to 4 player game. Also, we can expand the card game into a 2 to 4 player game, but that still require significant rework. Like extension. I've thought about making Marvel Legendary clone. That's still an option. Okay, hold on. Are they better dodging in the plane mode or 120 or the walker thing mode? Valkyrie mode. 8. 125. They're better in this mode. They dodge better in this mode. Maybe DEI. Could be. That's always a possibility, I guess. So Zoop, what's your thought, or what, keep going with your, what are your issues with the game? What don't you like? Or if you had more ideas still, you said you weren't finished. I appreciate most of your thoughts so far. I appreciate confirmation that the systems are good and simple, which is what I was aiming for. But now I feel I've played it yet, so it's hard to really know if I pulled that off. So I do actually appreciate that. I know I was like... but I do, because like... it is good to know it actually is simple enough. It's coming across. Here's the thing though, if the core mechanics are good, people should be able to learn it. Even if it's not user friendly, because the thing's intuitive. I didn't fully understand how combat works. Ah, okay. Well, on your turn, you can target, a back row or a front row card on their side. And then on their turn, they get to pick who actually blocks. So you get a target, but it's only going to actually hit the thing you pick if there's nobody on their side to block, and they don't pick anybody to block. And you can only really pick back row if there's nobody front row. But the reason you can sometimes is nobody front row that's not exhausted, I think. Or is it? Yeah, you can target front row when they're exhausted for sure. And hit them, and you will hit them because they can't block or anything. They're just exhausted. But basically how you attack, you choose your attack, right? Let's just say that way. You choose your attack, and then the defender side, out of all the people they have ready, gets to block, gets to pick who blocks from the front that is ready. You can't block from the back. That's basically it. And then it everything resolves at once. It compares your attack and your defense, and the damage resolves at once. And then if you survive, then you might have a little damage on you from the fight, and that'll carry over. I thought about originally I was gonna have any damage stay, but seems to go better this way with it staying. Also near the gold you had signs. I don't know what it means. I'm like, the hand is number of cards recycled, how much you recycled cards, and how the fourth. Those are good. Let me look at the thing. You're kind of like on the interface. I get what you're saying. If you highlight them, Zoo, on Windows, it'll tell you what those things are. First is cards in hand. Second one's cards in deck. Third one is cards in discard. Your discard deck. But if you highlight them with the mouse on PC, it'll tell you. A pop-up will tell you that. Yeah, I got that. What happens when someone blocks? So you take both characters, right? And you compare their attack and defense to each other. You do attack, and and defense is like your life. So like, you have like one guy's like 2-1, right? 2 attack, 1 defense. The other person is 1 attack, 1 life. What'll happen is the 2 attack person will kill the other one, and the person with the 2 life will take the 1 attack as damage, and they'll survive with 1 life. You just compare the 2 numbers, and if you have more defense, if you have defense left, you're still alive. And it happens at once. So like, it's not one first and the second one. It just goes. They both happen at once. They strike at the same time. So I'm trying to think of like the simplest way to say it. You minus the attack of the other side from the defense. If they're still alive, then they take that much damage. If they're dead, they're dead. Also, the interface design is a bit harsh. Well, that's the first version, man. This is not far. I'm looking for feedback on the interface design. I just got it working functionally wise. Just a bit harsh doesn't help me. If you have an idea like this, you should add this. That's the exact kind of idea I don't want. If you have an idea like, okay, it'd be nicer if cards could do this or that, like, I can't do anything with that. It just frustrates me. What am I supposed to do with looks a bit harsh? I just finished it functionality wise. I'm trying to make the most functional game that works. A bit harsh. What is that? What am I supposed to do with that? Robot, turn harshness down 30 degrees. Like, what the fuck? What? You get what I'm saying? That's the exact kind of feedback that I don't know what to do with, why it's useful. Well, I didn't ask for it because like, I'm trying. I just got to stage 1. I haven't even done a UI prettification pass yet. Like, it's not even in the cards yet. It's later on. I'm trying to make the game work, man. Why would I? What I'm supposed to? Like, what my priorities are? Tone down the harshness. Okay, well, how? Well, I don't know. Harsh. It's harsh. Okay, what do you want me to do? So defense goes back to full at the start of the turn. No, you lose it. I know. I'm just telling myself. No, it's like life. Your defense is your life. Your defense is your life. The reason it's important to understand that is probably Linda Bioroids, because she has the ability, right? What is it called? She has the ability re something. What's it called? Reassemble. So when she's destroyed, she can pay money. You can pay $1 and return to the back row with -1 defense. Defense is basically life. Maybe I should call it life. Defense is basically life the way it works now. More the point. Well, yeah, I appreciate that. This is a very interesting game. I'm catching bits and pieces of it. Nice. You mean Super Robot Wars? I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'll try to explain what I'm doing in my turn here. Speaking of, they got no shot at shooting us, so just let it go. It's their turn, yeah? That guy's turn. We should be able to mostly not get hit. I don't think all my guys up front, all my guys in this mission are very high in maneuverability. You attack building that makes money for the other player. Is that how you destroy them? Yes, correct. Yes, Soup. Yeah. Yeah, that's per question. So if they have people in front, they can block when you try to do that, right? So either you wait until like they get exhausted, you exhaust them so you can go through them, or you kill them, or you get siege, and then with siege, you can attack around them. Yeah, the idea is you want to destroy their income making infrastructure. Yes, that's what you want to do. Yes. So you want to figure out the best way to do that, basically, yeah. You can attack if they have something to block you, you're not going to be able to attack the back row. But if they don't, or you wait till they're exhausted, that's the thing, that's the cost of fighting, too. I'm pretty sure that's true, right? Hold on. Check a solo game real quick. I'll do that later. I'll mess around with it later. But yes, that's how you destroy them too. You have more attack than they have defense. And it stacks too. There's a little like icon that shows up that shows you if there's damage on people or not. Okay, so we need to stop these guys from moving. And we need to get him down to 30% of his life too. They can punch, right? That's my favorite thing to do with them, I think. Is punch. Yeah. 2%. Oh, but their guy's gonna defend them. Interesting. We should maybe do multiple damage, like, look, for 60 points we would do 2.5 damage. I'm gonna do two times. I'm gonna do hot-blooded. And then punch them. That's the best they can do damage-wise, I think. It's the mothership's gonna come in and block them. But I'm still gonna do double damage to them. So then the other one, I'm gonna do the same thing. Then we're gonna move everybody else up and blast them. Okay, another thing, a lot of times you have like a combo and building a deck or tactics or different like ways to get advantage. I don't know how it works in this game. Well, that's just pick a faction, Zoop, right? Pick one faction that you like for one reason or another. And then learn how their tricks work, and then pick another one, and then do that until you get all the tricks. And all the tricks are faction affiliated, basically. Spooky Ghost is raid, which is stealing money. Linda is the reassemble thing, where she comes back when she dies. When a buyer really dies, a lot of them reassemble, which lets them come back and lose one life, or lose one defense. Cost $1 and they come back. And there's a lot of mechanics into that and how they work. Because like Linda Bioroids, some of them have cards that trigger off for having more of them on the field. Yoko has Optimize. She's about like, oops, not that one. Running better, kinda. Basically, you gotta play the different factions and like look at the cards and read them, bro, to figure that out. Like that's how did you figure those out in Magic and things like that? You play the game, right? Like. Let's do double damage for him too. There's some other, there's a lot of little ones too, like there's Fork I added in the like expansion. There already is kind of like one expansion that I added a couple more keywords. First it was 48 cards and I added 42 more. That one has a couple new things in it. Fork, it lets you like make like other ones like copies and tokens. System X has Siege, which is the thing that lets you attack around. A couple other things. There's also some like effects that you gotta read to understand. There's actions too, certain actions can combo with these different things. Like different approach to win, strategic. Ability to build different approach to get advantage that works very differently than interesting to see them fight. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to like try the different factions and stuff to see that. But that's why in the solo mode, you can set the AI to any of the 4 decks, so you can see the different decks a little bit. The AI can play any of the 4 decks. And there's definitely stuff that hasn't even been like there's combos I see that would require like there's all kinds of stuff that's waiting to be discovered. Like there's lots of stuff I built to be thematic, like synergy. There's lots of stuff you could figure out too though. There's lots of options in the game, I think. It's not even been touched really, like how deep it can go yet. Like we need actual people playing it. Like you need a tournament and like a meta around the game to even see. And we don't have that yet. I'm trying to let everybody do double damage. And just like, cause we only have 7 turns, I think. We gotta kinda work our way through these guys. These big guys are, these round things are the harder guys, I think. Okay. Like player with more defense and getting money versus very aggressive deck. Yeah, for example, a Yoko deck is Yoko Imperium is more built towards making money and like building that kind of infrastructure. And then like the Linda is more like numbers and like units. The most fighting, the most scrappy one is Spooky Ghost. He doesn't even make money. Spooky Ghost cards do not make income. He has to use raid to steal money. Like he's fundamentally asymmetrical to the whole thing. Nobody else works like that. Okay, double damage. How do we use that when you want 30 hype? I see. Well, we'll just use this Buster Rifle then. Shoot that one. Hey, Riot, we're going. Overall, it's good, thank you. The other player to spend more money. Well, yeah, well, raid kind of are. There are cards, bro. There are cards like that. Like hold on, let me see. In like there's Imperial Mandate costs 3. Choose one. Gain 3 money, or draw 2 cards, or an opponent loses 3 money. And there's like some ongoing that are like everything costs more per turn. First thing costs more. There's lots of stuff like that in there too. They're under actions and ongoings mostly. There's the opposite too. Emergency protocol ongoing. The first time each turn a character you control is destroyed, the next character you play costs 1 less. There's both ways too. Not just, you know, there's lose. Market Panic. Each player loses 1 money for each exhausted character they control. That costs 1 to do. Market Volatility. Each player loses 1 money for each location they control. That's 1. Operational Overhead ongoing. The first card, it costs 1. The first card each player plays each turn costs 1 more. There's lots of stuff like that. I tried to make it have as many options as I could with like thing about. For me personally, easier to read manual to understand how to play than listening to video, but it's just me. Well, I think it's good. I think bro, in the fucking game, I have it write out all of the things, man. It writes out if you should be able to learn from, if you know Magic the Gathering, I would think you could learn from playing solo. I learned that, like I always say I built the game, but I don't see what's missing from the writing on the cards, like, and just playing it. I feel like if you just try and read, you'll get the game. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I can make a tutorial thing. But I don't see what the manual could have that isn't already on the cards and in the flow thing, like the turn flow. Like what's missing? What do you need to know? I can put a manual on there. Like what is? It says on the screen, I think, too. No, maybe I'll make more things on the screen. Say combat. In combat, you do this, blah blah blah. Some kind of tooltip. I watched the video because you wanted someone else in the website, but I think the website is the main. My main plan is to get it so you can just play and learn as you play. So, I don't know what I'm lacking to get there, but the goal. Right, Craggy bought the 1500 Megatron toy and was bragging about it to Shinny. Do you believe it? That's such a him thing to do. Man, the delay is heavy. Delay for what? What's wrong? What's delaying? What is delaying? What's that? YouTube? Kick? What's the way you're talking about? So what do I get for my high effort, high intellectual buy? Hot takes. Is there something wrong with the chat? The website? I will fix that, maybe. I don't know. We can be a flying car. What do I get? You gotta play the game, jerk. I already gave you something. I gave you the game. Why are you asking me for something now? I'm making a cool game you can play. Oh, that's not nice. The best way to play any card game is to just have a big stack in the middle and you can clap your hands in your turn and you get the one you flip. I don't know what he's doing. Right, is there something wrong with the website? We got 89%. I know I want to like dodge, I'm thinking, right? Here, Meki. Then we'll also, oops, I'm gonna change form. You can change form if you don't know. If the ship has one, if the guy has one. There's some cool tricks to multi-part robots. There's some ways you can get extra turns out of them. Okay. I was thinking about double damage too, right? Did I do that? No, there we go. YouTube was stacking with me too, I think, in YouTube. Stream delay. No, I guess it's earlier. It's just delayed now. No. I'm dropping frames like crazy. I'm dropping 17% of my frames now. The stream's barely on. I just noticed. Yeah, we're fucked. I should maybe turn it off. Yeah, we're super fucked. Alright, I'll be back on later, guys. I don't know if it's the 4th of July or what. Maybe a cable tower is down or something. It's fucked, and it's been fucked for a little while. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna save a game and we'll be back later. It's on unusable internet right now. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll be back later I'll definitely be back later, but the internet is fucked. I can't stream on this. It's not YouTube, it's the internet. I'm getting 2 megabytes or something a second. Whenever you guys see this, like, I'm gonna play a song and play you out, just so like it doesn't, like, if I turn it off now, you won't even know why I turned it off. So I'm gonna play a song. If I cut off like during the song with how laggy it is, or not even work, but I'm just gonna do that so you get here and find out that I said what I said and I turned it off. Alright, have a good day. I'll be back soon, hopefully. I don't know, it's fucked. It ain't getting better, and it's 4th of July, so maybe like somebody drove into a pole or something. Like, I doubt it's gonna be fixed within the hour or anything, so I'm gonna turn it off. Bye guys, later. Have a good day. Like I said, I'll be back. I don't want to end the stream or anything. It's just, I don't want to sit around fighting a thing like that and, you know, miserable. Alright, later. It's just Zola View. It could be. Stupid ass? Not just stupid. You call the word ass. You gasoline lit me with your revisionist history. Stupid ass. Yeah, but stupid ass soup should be more obvious to you that it doesn't really mean anything. It's just like this fucking thing. Like, the fact that it's stupid ass means it's less serious. Saying stupid would be more serious. Stupid ass means I'm kidding, like I'm just talking. I would play, earlier I was playing some of these cut ones. Alright, bye guys.
But it's bird shit instead. What can you do but persevere when your love moves out on you and every day's unbearably blue? What can you do but persevere? The situation might seem rather severe. We all know that life can be so unfair. Just don't give up, don't you dare. Suck it up and persevere. When you're doggy dead at the end of the yard, it might be hard, but you persevere. And then you still have to go to school where there is no golden rule. You're no one's fool. When no one in this, the path that you're on ain't quite clear. Just don't give up, don't you dare. It's gone on too long. It takes hold. If I knew you better than the lies that you have told, if we meant anything, and you'd have let me know. Say it ain't so. You just let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. You've been relying on yourself, and someone put you on a shelf. Don't lose hope. Just persevere. And when you're sad, lets you down, and that pretty face has to wear a frown. Just remember that I'm still here. Situation might seem rather severe, and we all know that life can be so unfair when no one in this world